Ooh. Ooh. Wow, hot, baby. Just got home. Today I was tutoring, and the girl I was tutoring, she gave her presentation today in front of her parents and her grandparents and her brothers and a few other people, and she did amazing. So I'm proud of her. Got some nice feedback. Some really nice feedback. Let me turn the AC on. My word. Ooh. There we go. All right. Got the AC flowing. Sorry if it's affecting the sound of the audio. If it is, I'll calm down. I'll turn it off for you guys. 13-3, 13 in the live, 3 likes, 13-3 when Pope Francis became the Pope. Tom Brady won the Super Bowl 13-3 in the lowest scoring ever Super Bowl. Guys, I'm going Steph Curry for you because I think Warriors will win the NBA. I'm going Steph Curry for the laundry basket. Fuck's sake, missed it. Usually make it, missed it. Fucking turned the magnets off, didn't they? Did you know baby gives you 333? No, I've never typed in baby. Let me have a look. Bebe is 3-1. Fuck off. Bebe is 31 and 13. Like she can down 31 and 13. Dating emoji. Thank you. I never thought to check Bebe. Obviously, that's not the correct spelling of baby, but it's just Bebe. Babay. Oh man. No, what's it? 333 and what cipher? I only use the 4 main ones, so I don't know. Missed it on like 90% of your picks. Cheers, Fat Henry. Cheers, brother. So I'll go over the FA Cup, and I'm going to go over my Queen finds. I was once again up till 3 a.m. last night, or just after. I had a phone call with my brother, because obviously he's in England. It was about 10 o'clock his time, and speaking to Red Pill Monkey and stuff like that. Something really weird this morning happened. I got woken up. Two of my tiles in my bathroom came off and smashed and shattered. I heard this big smash. I thought somebody smashed into my car. I thought, what is going on here? 2 of my tiles from my bathroom came off. I had no idea it smashed. So I had to get somebody to come in and fix it, like give me some new tiles. Like, I don't know what's going on. Somebody said, protect yourself. There's like demons coming for you because you're spreading so much positive energy. I said, fuck the demons. Can't do shit. I keep saying I'm protected. So got the tiles fixed. Didn't cry about it. I've told you, when things like that happen now, 2 of my tiles just smash out of nowhere. Somebody scratches my car. Whatever. Bring it on. Bring it on. So, hey, Skylight. Hey, Patrick, Adam, Gillis. Much love to all of you, Dr. Dre. Jimmy Mac, baby. I don't know if you have this, but if she goes 25, she would die 5 months and 25 days before Charles' birthday. I do. Thank you. And George Floyd died on 5/25. Well, so they tell you, May the 25th. I think a lot of stuff's going to happen also on May the 15th, which is in 2 days, 15/5, because Operation Warp Speed, which was rushing out the vaccines, that began 15/5, 2020. The Claydex simulation exercise, basically foreshadowing a pandemic, was 15/5, 2018. Kobe Bryant got inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame 15/5, 2021 by Michael Jordan. Coronavirus in Gematria is 155. Brady won the Super Bowl with the Bucks. The Bucks finished 15/5. So I think something big's happening 15/5. That's why I think West Ham might shock Man City in a massive, massive upset. Because it would be a massive upset with the price. They're like plus 800. And 15 is the 5th triangular number. And obviously 15/5 is 5 days before the date I believe Elizabeth dies. And 25/5 is 5 days after. So, yeah, the whole George Floyd thing connects to the Queen as well. I've been just doing some truly insane finds. Like, I've not posted this yet, but Today is 13-5, 135. Kobe Bean Bryant gets you 135. He won 135 playoff games, and he got inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame on the 135th day of the year. So the 135s are big, and 1 + 3 + 5 gets you 9. Like I said with Kobe, big number with Kobe. Suppose he died in a helicopter with 9 people. So in regards to the West Ham game, just like my community knows, you don't have to bet big on a +800. Just have a little flutter, a bit of fun. They might do it. Man City might just steamroll them. Who knows? But there's a nice riddle for West Ham, a great price. In Mark Noble's last home game for West Ham. 22 years he's been there. Elizabeth can die exactly 22 weeks after Pope Francis's birthday. So you still think she goes 520? I do. I've said if it's not 520, it's June the 3rd. And then a funeral's June the 13th. 112th prime. But no, I've been working so hard on this, harder than you can imagine. Sleepless nights doing it. Angels keeping me awake in a good way. Having me decode. I'm telling multiple people, including you guys, that if Elizabeth goes on May the 20th, I'll put my hands up right now and say it's not Adam Edwards. It's angels using me in a good way. It's not me. And a lot of people are saying this again. How the fuck in 2 years or less than 2 years have you acquired so much knowledge? I say, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. More in 2 years than I did in 33 years. So I don't know. I'm being used in a good way. I think you can use people in good ways. Because I was thinking about my decode, right? I was going through my 40-page decode for her to die. 520 and 96. So there's the date and then there's the age, 96. You're seeing all over Twitter, it's she's 96 now. Hashtag she's 96. And of course I typed that in. And it gets you 66 and 30, like Corona. Like Charles. So they know what they're doing with these hashtags. I told you with Twitter, has a blue bird, and then you had Operation Bluebird, which is basically MK Ultra, mind control. And Twitter is mind control. It dictates how the majority of people in the West think. Twitter does. And today, Elizabeth, she came out and made an appearance. I'm going to talk about the appearance she made before that because I think it's the final nail in the coffin. She made this appearance 7 days before. I think she's going to die 7. And I think Liverpool are going to get their 7th European Cup, which I've said for a while now. They're going to get the 7th, and Real Madrid will stay on 13. And 137 is the 33rd prime number. Madrid stay on 33 European Cups. Liverpool get the 7th, 137, the 33rd prime. The Hillsborough disaster was 33 years ago. Corona gets you 30. The highest rank of Masonry is 33. Coronavirus was declared a global pandemic on 11/3. 11 times 3 is 33. Jesus died at 33. There's so many 33 vertebrae in your spine. So I've got way more. I'm not going to go through the Champions League code, which I think is just off the charts for Liverpool, although there's some stuff for Madrid. Just knowing every single final, guys, there's stuff for both teams. But there's supremely more for Liverpool in the FA Cup for me. If Liverpool win out the next 4 games, keep talking about 4, if they win the next 4 games, Jurgen Klopp's going to have 530 wins. 530 like Elizabeth's funeral. If she dies, 520. Steven Gerrard turns 42 on May the 30th, which might be Elizabeth's funeral. He turns 42. And England won the World Cup in 66. They won the final 4-2. And Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip handed number 6, Bobby Moore, the World Cup trophy in 66. 666. And there were 6 goals in that World Cup final. So it finished 4-2. Remember that World Cup final was 21 years after England won World War II. They won it in 1945. 21 years later, they win the World Cup against Germany. 4-2, and the word Jesuit is 21 and 42. Hello, Tobian, baby. Scott Steiner, Goldberg, all inverted. Yeah, wait, you are going to be in for the shock of your life, some of you, when I do my invert videos when I've finished teaching. I've got basically another week left. It's been an amazing time. It's kept me sane, like in a weird way, because my brain is working at a different level than it usually works at. And I can't stop it sometimes. So the grandparents said, thank you so much. Alexander did a great job today and she enjoyed it. I thought it was extremely well composed. You're being a fabulous influence on her education. So grateful you are her tutor. So those stuff remind me that I'm Adam. I'm Adam. The illusion is, I don't know if it's an alter ego or a character, but I'm Adam. I'm the guy who loves to inspire. I'm Mr. Adam. I'm Coach Adam. I don't like everybody knowing I'm the illusion. I keep it really quiet. I don't go around telling people that I'm the illusion. I'm Adam to most people. I'm the illusion to you guys. So I'll go through some my last day with this girl is going to be May the 24th, which is a Tuesday. And the Elizabeth line in the tube opens on the 24th, which will be 4 days after she dies. And that's my last day with this girl. It's written in the stars what's going on in my life if she goes. And even if it's not, it's meant to be. So I haven't posted my Liverpool or Chelsea code yet. I do think it's Liverpool's FA Cup, which I said at the beginning to my community, plus 800 to win it. Usually under Klopp, they do really poorly in the FA Cup. It's all by the numbers, and they use excuses like, oh, he's just playing his second choice. No, it's not about that. It's about the numbers. So first of all, I think that Chelsea are going to lose their third FA Cup final in a row. Okay? All the threes I talk about. Basically, it's World War III now with Russia and the Ukraine. Elizabeth supposedly got vaccinated 3 times. Super Bowl 56 was decided by 3 points. The NBA All-Star game was decided by 3 points. There's just been threes all over. Chelsea, who were sponsored by 3, got to their 3rd Champions League final and won it to become 2-1. And they were sponsored by 3, and the company 3 was founded on 3303. So Tom Brady retired leaving 333 days left in the year. So I think Chelsea are going to get their 3rd FA Cup final loss in a row. I would not be shocked if Salah and Mane score in this final. I really believe, and this is me, guys, what I think. Again, bet responsibly, code yourself, don't bet whatever. This is what one guy thinks. Yes, people say, oh, you're the best, you're this, that, and the other. It's just my opinion, all right? I'm giving you my information. I don't bet anymore. It's up to you what you do with it. Don't be shitting on me if Liverpool don't beat Chelsea. All right, I'm just telling you, I like Liverpool, and I think they win inside 90 minutes. I think they'll win the next 4 games. I think they'll beat Chelsea, they'll beat Southampton, they'll beat Wolves, and they'll beat Real Madrid. All in 90 minutes is what I believe. Because Klopp, for me, he's fucking getting his 530th win. And that's when Elizabeth's funeral is. Klopp is so synced up with the Queen, it's insane. He can stay on those 62 losses with Liverpool, which I've been talking about now for about 7 weeks. Still hasn't lost. Because Queen gets you 62 and she was coronated on 6-2. And she was coronated in 1953, and 1,953 is the 62nd triangular number. So I don't see him coming off those 62 losses, which I keep talking about. Also, the FA Cup was founded 151 years ago, and if Liverpool win inside 90 minutes, they can get their 151st point of the season. 151 is the 36th prime. And if Elizabeth dies May the 20th, she's going to die 3 weeks and 6 days before Klopp's upcoming birthday. Klopp born on 616, which is the alternate number of the beast, which is 666. 666 is the 36th triangular number. The one thing Chelsea have there is the FA Cup was founded 151 years ago, and Chelsea can get their 151st FA Cup win. So pick which one you like there. I prefer the Liverpool riddle. I prefer the riddle that Jurgen Klopp was born on the 167th day of the year, the 39th prime, and Chelsea can stay on 39 season wins. And Masonry gets you 39, I've told you I like Liverpool to win the FA Cup 33 years after the Hillsborough disaster, which involved Liverpool and Nottingham Forest, and Liverpool knocked out Nottingham Forest this season on the way to get into the final. There's no accidents in any of this whatsoever. It's no accident that Brian Clough coached Forest and his son Nigel Clough played for Liverpool, and in 1989, all this stuff that went on in 1989, Brian Clough was in the news for punching fans after Nottingham Forest beat Queen's Park Rangers 5-2 in the quarterfinal to make the last four, another 52. It's simply off the charts. It truly is. Also, Chelsea, they won their opening game in the FA Cup 5-1 against Chesterfield. And if they lose in the final, they're going to end this season's FA Cup with a 5-1 record, 5 wins and 1 loss. The Illuminati were founded on 5-1. That's when Gianna Bryant was supposedly born, Kobe's daughter, the anniversary of the Illuminati being founded. So there's a lot for Liverpool, and this is something that I've connected. Again, I've been on the Queen dying for so long, so long, year and a half. And this whole Operation London Bridge, yes, it has very good gematria for her to go 25, but I take it to the next level because I know how synced up the royal family are with football, especially the Premier League. That's why the Premier League's logo is that of a lion with a crown on it. Okay? And what was I going to say? Yeah, that's what it is. So it's Operation London Bridge. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. All right? Think about Chelsea. Where did Chelsea play? Chelsea play in London. The pride of London, call them, okay? Where's the home stadium? Stamford Bridge. London Bridge is falling down. Why do you think the Roman Empire collapsed? With Abramovich. Called it the Roman Empire, Roman Abramovich. The fact that it's called Roman is just taking the piss at this point. Clearly connected to Pope Francis, who resides in Rome in the Vatican, why Roma's probably going to win that shitty Europa League tournament, whatever it is, that they just created to distract the masses more, to fulfill more rituals, to give Mourinho another trophy, who's a female. Yeah, so they play at the bridge. London Bridge is falling down. They play at Stamford Bridge in London. The final's going to be in London. You've got your blue and red again, the Masonic colours, which you had in the League Cup final, which Liverpool won. Went to penalties. I think Liverpool win this in 90. Because if they don't, they can't get to the 5:30. The one worry is if they draw a game or even lose a game. No, if they draw a game and he wins 3, he's going to have 529 wins. And that's when JFK was born, 529. And I had JFK in my riddle for Liverpool to beat Villarreal home and away. Because Unai Emery, the Villarreal coach, he stayed on 22 wins in the Champions League and 11 draws. 22-11, that's when JFK died. And 2-2-1-1 is the 66th try. Like Corona, like when England won the World Cup, like when the Church of Satan was founded, all this happened in 66. You got Route 66, which opened on 11/11/1926, the year Elizabeth was born. It's quite startling, to be honest. Yes, I did say Jose Mourinho's female. Wait for my videos. All right, the next 2 weeks, what I'm going to show you is going to wake up thousands of people. Adam Carrius is still a Liverpool player, technically. I didn't know that. Hey, Ray Charles, hope you're well. Clough slap fans, yeah, after a 5-2 win. And Elizabeth was the queen in 52, and she's going to die 520, in my opinion. David Beckham born 5-2. Ronaldo and Neymar born on a date that grew in 5-2, the 5th of February. There's just too many 52s. And so she made her appearance today, like I said, 7 days before she's going to die, in my opinion. And I could be wrong. I'll be shocked at this point with what I'm doing. I could be wrong. But that 7's not by accident, in my opinion, with all the 7s. You've got what, CR7, You've got Ronnie O'Sullivan, who just got his 7th World Championship, and he's already on 7 Masters and 7 UK Championships. This is Jurgen Klopp's 7th season with Liverpool. He's spent 7 seasons with Dortmund and 7 seasons with Mainz. And they all have the "You'll Never Walk Alone" song. What are the chances of that? He just said, I guess I was just lucky to be with these amazing clubs. It's like, no, it's not about luck, you dirty twat. And it's all ritual. It really is. And like Celtic getting the 52nd league title 9 days before the Queen's going to die. 529. It's 23 times 23. The Rams won the Super Bowl with 23 points, now 2-3 in Super Bowls. Brady's about to play his 23rd season. The guy born on 8-3, the 23rd prime. 23 is connected to 666 because 2/3 is 66.6. It's why Michael Jordan, who's Mr. 666, wore 23. Why LeBron wore 23. Why Beckham went to LA Galaxy. And think maybe AC Milan wearing 23. It's all a show. These people need to go down. And yes, they are inverted. The inverts and magic's being used. All right? It's that simple. So if you get in your head, how can women be that good? There's magic. They sell the souls. They change the sexuality. Everything that you can imagine for that fame and fortune. All right? And I can't wait to reveal it all eventually. People won't be laughing. Walter, I'll do my videos. I won't talk too much about transgenders now. Wait till you see my videos, because the way I deliver my work, when I'm confident on something, I know how good it's going to be. It's going to be ridiculous what I do. But I need to get finished tutoring. I've got 1 more week of it. Because I work, I don't want to always say I work 5 jobs, like here he goes again, but I do. It's hard for me then to do videos. Notice how Klopp is looking really sad on the touchline last few games because the narrative is the league is gone. Klopp's an actor. He's an actor. He's not a coach. He's an actor. Gareth Southgate's a politician, not a coach. They're all Masons. That Ramsey Mason yodeling, his name was Ramsey Mason. What? Alf Ramsey, who was a Mason, won the World Cup with England. Just a joke. They do shit like that. Kind of give clues away. That quad could happen. The treble looks great, though. I'll be like, obviously, if they miss out on the league, will it massively shock me? Absolutely not. With you looking at it, but if they win the league, would I be shocked? No. I just know how rigged sports are. Liverpool might go and smash Southampton, which I think they will, and West Ham, if they get a result against Man City, then before you know it, that +7 goal difference might be 2 or 3. And I don't know, maybe Man City beat Villa 1-0 and then fucking Liverpool win 5-0 or something. You don't know. Don't think too logically with it. Like, on paper, yeah, Man City have won the league. But didn't everyone say that in January when they were about fucking 13 points clear or something? Oh, it's already done. League's over. Man City have got this. Well, it's not, is it? You just don't know what they're going to do. It's not about ability. You don't know if they're going to let City lose the next 2 to Villa and West Ham. You don't know. You just don't know what's going to happen. All I will say is I think Liverpool win out. And if they win out, that means they're going to get minimum of the treble, which is an outrageous season. Last treble by an English team was 1999 with Man United, the Red Devils, the year Beckham married Posh Spice as well, conveniently. So I'm gonna go through my Queen stuff because what I found last night, again, I nearly started crying because it was that good. Because it's not me doing it. It's not me doing it at this point. I said this may be the last nail in the coffin for Queen Elizabeth. Notice I use words like may, not this will. This may. I was once again kept up by angels last night, decoding Queen Elizabeth, and it was well worth it. My finds here almost made me cry. Prior to today, 7 days before her potential upcoming death, Queen Elizabeth's most recent public appearance was the 29th of March 2022, during a memorial of her late husband, Prince Philip, held at Westminster Abbey. So this is the level I go at. I look at her most public recent appearance. I look at everything. I've checked everything about Elizabeth. I've told you I know more about the Elizabeth than Elizabeth probably knows about Elizabeth. Same with the Pope, same with Kobe, because I really put in the research. And that 293 is monumentally big if you know your prime numbers, which people need to start learning. So from that date where she made this appearance during the memorial of her late husband, Prince Philip, to the date I believe Elizabeth's going to die, 520, guys, is 52 days on the nose. That's when she became the queen. 52 weeks in a year, 52 cards in a deck. Queen of Hearts. Look for a heart attack, guys. Killer Queen, the song by Queen. Elizabeth became the queen in 52, and I believe that she'll die 520. The funeral's going to be 5 days after she dies. 52 times 10 is 520. What a great find that is that I did. I remember finding it with my mate Chris when I was just talking. I was like, wait, stop. He went, what are you doing? I said, stop, mate. Sorry, wait. I was like, 52. Oh my God, 52 times 10 is 520. She's going to die 520. It's like, what are you rambling on about? It's like I'm possessed sometimes when I go. It's like, okay, that's really interesting. 52 days, this is the bit that blew my mind. 52 days is 7 weeks and 3 days, like 73. Queen Elizabeth was married to Prince Philip for 73 years. Prince Charles will become the king at age 73 if Elizabeth dies May the 20th. Tom Brady became 7-3 in Super Bowls the year Prince Philip died. If Liverpool win the European Cup or the Champions League versus Real Madrid, Liverpool are going to become 7-3 in European Cup finals, guys. Fuck me. And I won't be shocked if they beat Real Madrid 2-1 in the Champions League final, because 73 is the 21st prime. Tom Brady retired on 2-1. He went 7-3 in the 21st year, the 21st century. And then this bit just blew my nose off. 7 weeks and 3 days is 1 month and 21 days, 121. 11 times 11, I keep talking about 11, equals 121. If Elizabeth dies May the 20th, 2022, she will die 1 year, 1 month and 11 days after Prince Philip. Double 11. Remembrance Day, guys, is observed on 11/11 to recall the end of the First World War hostilities. And now we have World War III. It's pretty poetic, isn't it? Or ritualistic. And this next bit for Liverpool, I've been on this, I kept it quiet, I haven't told anyone really but my community. If Liverpool win the Champions League in 90 minutes, not on penalties or extra time, they're going to have a season Champions League record of 11 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss, 11-11. The US 66, basically Route 66, was established the year Elizabeth was born on 11/11, 1926. And this next bit just gave me goosebumps. My voice nearly went because I got emotional with this one. From 29/3/2022, when Elizabeth attended the memorial of Prince Philip, that left 277 days left in the year. 277 is the 59th prime. The first event Elizabeth missed was in 1959. She missed that occasion because she was pregnant with Prince Andrew. The only other time she missed it was 4 years later in 63. When she was giving birth to her other child. On 5/9/2022, she missed her third event. So the first event she missed was in 59. Then the third event she missed was on 5/9. And Freemasonry gets you 59, and so does Pope Francis. She missed that state opening of Parliament, didn't she? And had Prince Charles fill in for her. 59 is the 17th prime. Modern day Freemasonry was founded in London, England in 1717. And so I was saying, she just made this appearance today, 7 days before the day she's going to die. And that was the third event she's missed. So there's another 73. I think today is the last time you'll see Queen Elizabeth. I might be wrong. She might fucking make it to 201 for all I know. But I think today's the last day you see Elizabeth. And she, from what I heard, everyone said she looked pretty healthy. She looks good. She's not going to go May the 20th. She looked good. She was smiling. I was like, it's because it's played by a fucking character, in my opinion. The original Elizabeth went ages ago, but they're going to tell the world that this Queen Elizabeth, that everyone believes is the one that's been with us for 96 years, is going to go May the 20th. That's what I firmly believe. 73, the 21st prime. Prince Philip died the 21st year of the 21st century. And from 29/3/2022 to her potential funeral, 2 months and 1 day, like 21. 2 months and 1 day is 62 days. It just all syncs up. I told you Klopp can stay on 62 losses with Liverpool if he doesn't lose another game. The memorial of her late husband, Prince Philip, was held at Westminster Abbey on 29/3. 293 is the 60-second prime. Queen equals 62. She was coronated on 6-2. She was coronated in 1953. A funeral will be 530. And 1953 or 1953 is the 60-second triangular number. I was up for I couldn't believe what I was doing. It wasn't me. Why am I researching Queen Elizabeth at 2 a.m? And what made me at that point think, when did she last make a public appearance? Thank you, Don. Much love to you, mate. Much love. That paid for the pizza that I got today. Thank you, mate. Love you to bits. You're a legend. Gareth Bale to score another overhead kick to beat Liverpool in the final again. The whole Bale thing was a joke. That whole final was a joke. And the last time Liverpool played Real Madrid in a European Cup final was 4 years ago. I don't know how many fours. There's 4 members of the Beatles. There's 4 seasons. 4 suits in a deck of cards. The 4 horsemen. There's so many 4s. It's quite baffling. It's quite baffling, guys. But again, Philip Coutinho, didn't he just sign for Villa for 17 million? I told you Freemason was founded 1717. What's Coutinho doing at Aston Villa, guys? It's ritual. What is Coutinho? He's played at Liverpool, plays for Brazil, Bayern, Barca, and now he's at Villa. Oh, well, Gerrard were mates with him. That's not how it works. I'm just mates with Coutinho. It's not fucking semi-pro Sunday league. I'll just get my mate down and play for us. He'll do us a favour. It's ritual, man. Why someone like Coutinho can go there and then Villa play Man City the last game of the season. And Gerrard let it slip when he was a player. Man City took the league away from him. So if he's in the Etihad somehow, and Villa have a say in this title race and Liverpool win it and he's in there and then he's getting interviewed. And then, remember 10 years ago, Man City had the moment with Aguero. Did you see my code about his statue? Looks like he's sucking on a dick. He's doing the fucking Baphomet point like Shearer did. It doesn't even look like him. It's demonic. Although maybe it does look like him then. Aguero's celebration that he always did with his blonde hair. MK Ultra. Like a joke. So he got that goal 10 years ago. All these 10s, again, if you've been watching me from the beginning, you'll know how consistent I've been with the number 10. You'll know. I don't have to keep saying it if you've been with me. I only repeat it because a lot of people are new to me now. I've been talking about 10 for a year and a half. That number, now it's everywhere. Thankfully, more people are seeing it, and I've helped with them. Why do you think Liverpool are about to play in the 10th European Cup? Why do you think Boris Johnson resides at 10 Downing Street? Why Elizabeth's funeral is going to be 10 days after she dies? Why she might die 29 days after her birthday, the 10th prime? Why number 10, Cooper Kupp, won the MVP in the Super Bowl? Why number 10, Mane, is probably going to get the Ballon d'Or? Why Brady got to his 10th Super Bowl, he won number 10 at college? Why Jeff Hurst, who got the hat-trick for England against Germany in 66, won number 10? The last Champions League final were 1-0 like 10. Scored by number 29, Kai Havertz, the Nazi, 29, the 10th prime. Thank you, Don. You talking bad about my Baphomet, sir? No, brother. Like you give me a different outlook on why you wear that chain. But I'm saying these Satanists worship Baphomet. You don't. I get why you talk about duality and all of that. These people are just sick. There's different ways you can take on information. You know what I mean? And see when France won the World Cup and they all sat down and did that. Do you remember that? Haaland does it as a celebration. They all sat down doing that, and they incorporated this into yoga as well. And that's where they got all the celebrities to endorse yoga, having everyone around the world thinking that's being at one at yourself, when really you're giving your energy to Satan. And it's bad that I'm even doing it now. I apologize. I'm just having to show you. Maybe I should just say the 666 instead of doing it. Wow, Purple Lean Red Moonlight. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That Aguero statue is off key, man. Looks evil. My mate Nathan said it looks demonic. It looks evil. And that game where he got that goal, guys, was exactly 10 years ago. Exactly 10 years ago. And he was wearing number 10, wasn't he? It's just like, what is this? Thank you so much, though, mate. Purple Lean Red Moonlight. Nice name as well. 96 in the chat. Oh, I did a favor we want a favor. I did a really nice thing. So, again, you're not supposed to tell people of the nice things, but if you're spreading positivity, I don't see anything in it. I ain't in it for the ego. People know me now. They're like, Adam, you really do care, don't you, about everyone right now? You care about, it's not about you, is it? I was like, no, it isn't. Wow. Yeehaw, yeah. Thank you so much. Yes, I do see Ronaldo leaving. I think he only came back for the Queen Elizabeth riddle. But if she doesn't die, then he might stay. But for me, Ronaldo came back because he was born on 2/5. Elizabeth became the Queen at age 25. I think she dies 25. Ronaldo was born on 111 date numerology because he was born 2/5, 1985. You add up those four numbers, you get 111. Queen Elizabeth was born on the 111th day of 1926. And Ronaldo made his second debut for Man United on a day leaving 111 days left in the year. He did it on 9/11 against Newcastle. I predicted it a month in advance. And the game finished 4-1. And if Elizabeth dies May the 20th, she's going to die 4 weeks and 1 day after her birthday. Another 41, like Kobe Bryant supposedly died at 41. Brady won a Super Bowl at age 41. 41's the 13th prime. Another reason why I like Real Madrid to stay on 13 European Cups. Winston Churchill was an invert, yes. All politicians are at that level. Prime ministers, all the first ladies are blokes. Part of me is wanting to do the video, but after this, I've got to teach English and I'm meeting my friend. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a couple why these people can deceive you with being inverts and how easy it is and how relatively cheap it is by just pumping estrogen or testosterone and all sorts of drugs into them. It's insane. I can't wait to do it because I really want to reveal deception. So I was doing this nice thing. So about 5 months ago, maybe less, I finally got access to a field where I live to coach. I've been trying for years and years, but the fields have always been taken. So I kept persevering, and now I'm pretty much bilingual in Spanish. I went to speak to the government, la-di-da-di-da, and I managed to get a field. And it's amazing because I love to coach. And the reason I was coaching at a school is because it's the only way I could coach and access a field. Now I've got a field. So I went there this morning and I bought them some beers, Modelo. And I went to the store. I got 6 for one guy called Ivan and 6 for another guy called Eric. Obviously, they put beers in a 6-pack. You know these motherfuckers love that number 6. And for 6 bottles of Modelo, it was 96 pesos. So I've got the receipt. I was like, really? 96? He said his favorite beer is Modelo and 6 beers is 96 pesos. So I was like, she's gone at 96, Adam. She's gone. It's just, will she go May the 20th? I was like, yeah, she's going. I told you I talked to myself. Yeah, she's going. It's going to be a monumental shock if she doesn't go. 29 in the live, the 10th prime. Just found Kayla Decode Talk, a woman who decodes Gematria. She's fantastic. She keeps the videos short. I know she's on Team Hubbard, which is fine. But I like Kayla. I've never spoken to her, but I like her work. The way she presents it. Never seen her visually. I've never had a chat with her. No, Tobin, you're not an invert, mate. You're not in the mainstream, are you? She goes on the 20th. There will be silence before every game also. Yeah, that's something I liked. And if she goes, a funeral is going to be on a Monday. Perfect bank holiday, isn't it? Perfect bank holiday. So I just don't, I'm not going to tell you everything I've got for her to go because I'd be here for days and I'm going to make a mini book on it if she goes and get it out there to people. But I might wait till, even if Elizabeth goes May the 20th, I'm going to wait till after a funeral because I want to see the Champions League, which is 8 days after she's probably going to die. And that's why Prince Philip's funeral was 8 days after he died. Kobe Bryant's first jersey number was number 8. The metaverse is basically a sideways 8. 8's infinite. Okay? 8's infinite. The number 8 just keeps going. I like somebody said they're on Team Hubbard and Team Illusion. That's nice. I would rather you be on both of our sides than pick a side. I don't have any problem with you supporting other people. Great. It's your choice. It's your choice who you respect, who you follow, who you give your energy to, what you bet on. It is you. It comes down to you. People can influence you like myself, but the final thing is on you. And be proud of yourself when you do well. And if you fuck up, take it on the chin. Don't blame anyone else for it. It's too easy. Yeehaw, yeah, this is the year number 7. Portugal could get the World Cup. I know the few people like Portugal, and we have all these 7s, and I just don't see it. Ronaldo had his moment in Euro 2016 where Portugal won the Euros, beating France 1-0 like 10 when Eder scored. And Ronaldo faked his injury and he was coaching from the sideline, and conveniently the camera was always on him instead of the game because it was all a show. I don't believe Portugal win it at all. I'm sure if you believed it was real, everything was real, you put Portugal in the mix because they have a great team. If you're going to believe in it all, I don't. I think they can make anybody a star. I really do believe they can do that. And sometimes it's so obvious. You watch the players, you're like, they're terrible. Like Lukaku and Kane, but they get judged off their goals, don't they? They're match of the day players, Lukaku and Kane. They're match of the day players. You watch the highlights, you think, oh man, those again, banging in the goals. They're shite though. This invert knowledge is going to explode soon. I think it will. The way I'm going to be a game changer in that. And I may lose my channel doing it. I'm not worried at this point either about that, because this needs to be exposed. It's one of the grandest deceptions in history. Sports is up there because you think about the energy we've given to it, the money we've given to it, and the hatred for many people. I hated Liverpool. So ridiculous when you think about it, isn't it? Isn't it really ridiculous? I fucking hated Liverpool. I hated Man City. I hated Leeds. What is this? It's intention to create divide, giving you energy to Satan. So I want to bring down these sports, but that is deception, obviously, what's been going on with that, and more obvious recently. Or maybe it's always been there, we've not noticed it. There's been some ridiculous games over the history. But the invert stuff is something that really fucks me off. Not just because I've been turned on by men who I thought were beautiful women. Not just that, okay, I can get over that. It's the fact that there's little kids idolizing these people, thinking they can become them. People idolizing Lady Gaga, or idolizing Harry Styles, or idolizing David Beckham like I did, thinking that you can be them if you work hard and you have the talent, but you can't. And will that hurt people and crush people's dreams? Yes. Do I care? Yes, a little bit. But what's more important to me, the truth or hurting people's feelings? It's the fucking truth. And if I have to hurt people's feelings, so be it. It's up to them how they respond to what I say. So the invert videos are they're gonna explode. It's more important to me than sports at this point. I've proven my point with sports over 2 years with my hit rate and what I've done and what I've called and the futures. I've proven my point. I don't need to prove anyone now with sports. I've woken up hundreds of people. I've inspired hundreds of people to start decoding sports. I don't need to prove my point with that anymore. Can you see people realizing it's scripted global? Thank you again for the donation. What is CHF, the currency? I really don't mind what it is in dollars, but I'm trying to figure out what CHF is. Can anybody help me with that? What's CHF? Yes. Maybe we should take out the word scripted, but the outcomes are predetermined. I know they often tell us it's scripted. They flipped the script. They've changed the script. What a beautiful script. You couldn't have scripted it any better. But I think there's a mass awakening now. Maybe not a mass awakening. That's being extreme. I'm just seeing my page grow slowly but surely. More people who used to ridicule me are now saying, wow. They've apologized to me, or they're asking who's going to. My mate Buchan today was like, so please tell me Liverpool are going to win the FA Cup final. I was like, I think they will. I was like, okay, then that means they're going to win because you're never wrong anymore. I was like, no, don't put that on me. I am wrong. I can still be wrong. Absolutely. That's absolutely ridiculous to put that type of pressure on. Well, not pressure. I don't really feel any pressure anymore. That's why somebody keeps saying, are you going to really be stressed on May the 20th? I was like, stress, no. Like maybe a little bit on edge, excited, a little bit nervous, kind of like Christmas Day, the day before Christmas when you're a kid. And sometimes Christmas Day is shit. You build it up and it's shite. So maybe I build up May the 20th, and it's just shite. And I spend the whole day responding to people's comments who are hammering me. And I'll take it on the chin. That's what she said. And I'm still going live May the 20th, whatever happens, because the code I've got is going to inspire so many people. Whoever watches the code all the way through on May the 20th, even if she doesn't die, is going to be inspired. It is going to be inspired. Somebody saying Vince McMahon owns UFC. Maybe he does, and maybe he does. You can't believe everything you tell you. This guy owns that, and this guy. The royal family are just Masons pretending to be fucking kings and queens. You've fallen for that. I did. They're just Masons playing the role. They might be people like Beckham who are related to these people. The names that they go by, you can't trust them. That's why all these celebrities have alter egos. They don't go by the actual name, do they? You can be any character. These people know that your birth name, you can be anyone you want in this world. They know that. That's why they're playing multiple roles on the world stage. Why they're not worried about their character dying, because they become a new one. They know that. They're not worried. They probably don't get too attached to their character. Is it any different to a Hollywood actor like Jim Carrey, who's played multiple roles and multiple characters? It's no different, is it not? And all of them were just fucking amazingly put together and convincing. Jim Carrey, whatever role he played. Jim Carrey, a female. And my friend, Red Pill Monkey, said today, he said it wasn't Jim Carrey who was talented, it was his demon. And he summed it up perfectly. They get possessed. They always say, I've been possessed with this gift for performing. I've been possessed. Someone like Jim Carrey sold his soul, female, and got to the top of Hollywood. The one who came on and did all of that when he was on the Jimmy Fallon show, Jimmy Kimmel, mocking the audience. When he was, no, he was telling us the truth. No, he was mocking us because he knows most people just are going to laugh at it. Marvel movies became evil. Batman, last good movie. Yeah, I've never been into Marvel. I've never been into Disney movies. I've never really been into any of that. But I told you, one of my favorite characters ever is Heath Ledger's Joker. I dressed up as him at a party. I'll upload a photo when I used to have long, beautiful hair, and it just fucking went. But they have become slightly evil. You got Thanos, who was all about depopulation and taking out the majority of the world. That's what that was, the Avengers. It was about depopulation. Avengers Endgame. Like, come on. Yeah, Bieber does have this similarity to Jim Carrey. It's weird. These masks and stuff that they do. But somebody also says Justin Bieber's The Weeknd and stuff. Like, when you start going off on that, conscious X stuff, which is great a lot of the time, that's what puts people off. I talk about undeniable patterns and numbers where you can't argue with. But when you're like, well, Justin Bieber's Jim Carrey and Jim Carrey's this guy, it's like, all right, that people are not going to have that. Or it's going to take them years and years and years. I think with what I'm doing, once you accept it, you won't accept anything. But when you go watch Conscious X's stuff, new, it's probably a bit overwhelming and too much to process. Tom Holland and Zendi's our invert couple, 100%. This is another thing. I've got friends, like youngish girls who are my friends, who are obsessed with Tom Holland. And I'm just thinking in my head, I've told a few of them who are old enough for me to say it. I said, you do realize that you're attracted to a female because Tom Holland's actually a woman. What you want about is so handsome, he's so beautiful. Why are we calling men beautiful? We should be handsome and rugged and all of that, not beautiful. People like Beckham wearing his fucking dress, face creams, bull cream, perfumes, all of that. Like, pretty boys. They're fucking lady boys. They're not pretty boys, they're lady boys. I can't wait for, part of me wants to do it tonight at like 2 or 3 a.m. It needs to be out there. It needs to be out there. This video. Yeah, they had the Liverpool team called the Spice Boys. Then you have the Spice Girls who are actually all boys. Like, it's in reverse. Satan does everything in reverse. All right? Realize that. It infiltrates everything that's pure. And it's hard for us to process because most of us are pure spirits who've just been, I don't know, intoxicated by propaganda and bullshit. But most of us are really good people and caring people. And they've taken advantage of that. And they've taken advantage of our being gullible. Too many people are gullible and too many people live in fear. We need warriors now. People to speak up, speak out like me. People like me who's not afraid to fucking get hurt or arrested or die or whatever at this point for the truth. To embarrass myself maybe at times. To look silly, to put predictions out there that might be wrong in front of thousands of people. I ain't bothered. Speak my truth. Do what you want with it. Hopefully it inspires you. It might not. It is what it is. So it's a wild time, but it's also a glorious time. It all depends on your perspective. It really does. Do you know Liverpool were founded by a 33-degree Freemason? People don't know that, which is crazy. There's just too many 63s. I'm trying to figure out, are they going to give Klopp a 63rd loss? Liverpool were founded 6-3. JFK died in 63. Prince died in 2016 on the Queen's birthday, the 63rd try. Kobe retired 2016. Donald Trump became the president 2016. Leicester won the Premier League. All 2016 is connected to 63. Are they going to give Klopp that 63rd loss? Or are they going to keep him on 62? Remember the 63, Queen Victoria reigned for 63 years, the longest reigning monarch before Elizabeth, who conveniently is probably going to reign for 70 years, 7 years more than Victoria. Another 7. There's a slight concern with 7 with Liverpool in the FA Cup because they're on 7 FA Cups. But 8's big, like I said. 8's big. The Champions League is going to be 8 days after the Queen's potential death date. And Prince Philip's funeral was 8 days after he died. So 8's big as well. It's a toughie. There's no gimmies in gambling. Although I love the Golden State today, but there's no gimmies. The fact that Liverpool played Chelsea as well in the FA Cup final 10 years ago, I called all of that. Just keep an eye on number 10, Mane. You might have to keep an eye on number 10, Pulisic. I don't know. It's just, do you remember last year's semi-finals that I decoded? Both games finished 1-0 with 55th minute winners, 55, the 10th fib and triangular number. I remember doing all of this. I will always remember the comments of, piss off with your Satan 55 and 10. Stop with it now. It's all the time you're doing it. I was like, because it's always hitting. Keeps hitting. What do you mean, piss off with it? And now it's everywhere. Everywhere. And I think the 1 and 0 with the 10 so big because basically the matrix is 1 and 0s, isn't it? The matrix is made up of 1s and 0s. Satan. This matrix we're living in right now is Satan's world. It wasn't designed this way by God. He created the matrix, Satan. But we can master it. Can we escape it? Very likely. Again, I'll go back to the Truman Show. He escaped at the end of the movie. He escaped. Chelsea wearing yellow tomorrow, not blue, if that changes anything. It does a little bit, yellow's being big, but red's huge as well. Again, Liverpool just knocked out Villarreal. They were wearing yellow, so the yellow didn't help Villarreal, did it? The colours definitely have a say, but for me, Liverpool win the FA Cup tomorrow. And again, if they lose it, I will be going live and I'll say, listen, my bad. So there's stuff for Chelsea. Chelsea can get their 131st point of the season, the 32nd prime. 131's the championship number. 32 is the Society of Jesus number with how many rays are on the logo. The Euro 2020 final finished 3-2 on penalties to Italy. There's stuff for Chelsea. I don't see it. I think London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady. I really do. And the game's going to be on 14.5. The word Catholic gets you 14.5. 6 days before Elizabeth dies, in my opinion. And I can't believe my final day with the girl I tutor is going to be on the 24th of April, which is the 144th day of the year, and I was born on 14/4. That's a beautiful sync in itself, even if Elizabeth doesn't go. My last day with this girl is on the 144th day of the year, and I was born 14/4. That made me smile in itself. Just the Angels having fun with me. Rangers had a tougher run to the Europa League final than Liverpool did for the final. Don't really matter about the run. It's not about the run and who's the better team. If it was, Rangers would have got beat about 9-0 by Dortmund if it was legit in reality. If it was actually legit. I keep telling you, Rangers are playing teams like St Johnstone and Dundee week in, week out. And then they go and play against the top European clubs, supposedly with all these top stars getting massive wages, and they can beat them. No, I'm not having it. I'm not having it anymore. I use common sense now as well. You don't just need to be gifted like I am with numbers. You have to be like, that's a load of bullshit. Like a team, like, I don't know, they might play each other twice in a season. One team wins 7-0 in the home game and then plays them away and loses 6-0 with the same players. What is that? It's a load of nonsense. You can't bet on the Queen dying. Multiple people have asked all over the world that question. And they said the bookmakers just laughed. You can't bet on people's deaths anymore. I think back in the day you could. When the Queen goes, all these comments are coming through too quickly. I don't know where that's gone now. When the Queen goes, who will be sacrificed? Who will she be sacrificed for? The Queen's really synced up with Liverpool. She's synced up with Arsenal, who might get Champions League for the first time in ages. She's synced up with Rangers. And the big sacrifice is England for the World Cup. If England lose Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth within the space of just over a year, don't get much bigger than that, does it, for a team to win a World Cup? Yes, Argentina lost Maradona and this, that, and the other. But I've told you, Queen going is mainly for the monetary system. England's the financial capital of the world. Queen Elizabeth's heads over all the pound and stuff like that. That's why you have Raheem Sterling doing so well. Sterling, the pound sterling. That's going to get fucked when Elizabeth dies. So as soon as Elizabeth dies, that's when you're going to get a big economic crash as well. And they'll blame it somehow on her dying. Elizabeth dies, and then the world takes an economic crash. What's it matter if a little fucking lizard who does fuck all but eat grapes and perform satanic rituals, what does it matter if she dies? And it's so funny, like, the Ukraine is such a tiny, tiny country, but it has so much power in regards to, oh, if this country gets screwed over, it's going to destroy everything. It's going to affect the whole world. Really? It's a joke. It's the Masons. It's the Satanists who they make shit up, and then it's the fucking, they cause the problem, we react, they provide the solution. But they caused the problem in the first place with a predetermined solution. We need to stop reacting to the bullshit. You need to start laughing at what you see on TV. You need to start laughing at it. These people on YouTube are just really good at editing and stuff, and they'll show like a clip or a video or a show and just talk over it. If I could do that, I would have the world in tears talking over it. But I'm just shit with technology. And a lot of people are saying, Adam, now, like, you're getting popular, you need a production team, you need this, you need a microphone, you need. No, I don't. I need my voice and I need my spirit. I don't need any of that other shite. Okay? I ain't doing that. However big I get, I'm not going to do that. Why? You're listening to me. You're not here to look at me. Not here to check out my background, all that shite. You're here to listen to the truth. I don't need all the other crap people are asking. Fair enough, they're looking out for me, they're being nice, but I ain't interested. The iBooks disaster was 51 years ago. Another reason why Chelsea are probably going to go up to 5-1 in FA Cup when they won 5-1 in the opening round. Chesterfield, my mate Tommy Lee played for Chesterfield. I think he was the captain. I played with him at Bradford City when I was younger. Mason, no doubt. I'd love to speak to him when I see him if I go to England. I'm telling you, I'm desperate to get to England and see people, whatever happens. I can't imagine the illusion. Well, I can imagine it. It'd be just so funny. It just seems so surreal. Imagine I cruise over in like the summer and I take a selfie outside Buckingham Palace. Imagine that. And I know if I go to England, depending on what goes on, the travel restrictions, because they own all of that, I'm not worried. People are saying, Adam, if you get on a plane, it's going to crash. They don't know who I am. I am a nobody to them. I've got a few thousand subs. They don't know who I am. So I'm not worried about that. But again, people looking out for me, but a lot of people just living in fear. Simpsons is extremely Masonic. That's why Homer has the M by his fucking ear here. And they say it was for Matt Groening, but the M means Masonic. The Simpsons, blue and yellow as well. I really love Golden State Warriors, guys, for the NBA. And I'm leaning that they beat the Miami Heat in the finals. I'm going to work on that code with my mate. He mentioned Miami Heat at the beginning. I said the Warriors. He said Miami Heat. So, and we're both really good at this, so they'll probably meet each other. Yeah, living in fear, you're easier to control. Simple as that. It's easier to control the masses who are living in fear. Those like me who have no fear, they don't know what to do. Just like a bully, you stand up to the bully. A lot of bullies are pussies. You stand up to a bully, they're pussies when you really stand up to them. And it's like these sick bastards. These people are not as powerful as you think. Financially, yes. All right? If you want to keep living in this beast system and following the rules and ticking the boxes, they will always win in the system. It's their system. It's on us to create a new one. And the only way you create a new system is by becoming conscious of the fact that the current system is disgraceful and disgusting and needs changing. Most people are oblivious to the fact that this system's a beast system. They laugh it off when I say it. And then I break it down. They go, oh, well, maybe it's not as good as I thought it was. What do you mean maybe it's not? It's run by Satanists and inverts, and pro sports are rigged, and the government's corrupt, and you pay taxes which you shouldn't be paying. You pay for electricity and water. That's natural resources you shouldn't be paying for. You're getting educated and getting indoctrinated. Education destroys education is indoctrination that destroys imagination in public school systems. That's why the Rockefellers invested in the public education system in 1903. And then they go, oh, well, your taxes pay for free school. They want you in school to get indoctrinated and believe in people like Martin Luther King and Al Gore. And how dare you? And doing presentations about climate change. They want that. Oh, they fix the roads as well. Do they fuck? There's holes in every road you go, whatever country. That money's going in the fat cat's pockets, and these fat cats need a heart attack, like Muse said. And Muse can fuck off as well with their recent song, telling us to consent. You can shove it right up your ass, consenting. Not a chance. I won't consent to anything that doesn't feel right within my soul. I won't. Whatever money's offered to me, whatever threats offered to me, if you want to come up to me and tell me to do something that I don't agree with, I will say, fuck off now. All right? I'll do something about it. These people, man, give them too much respect. Fucking weak. These people that run the world are weak. They're weak little bitches who had to sell their souls to get anywhere in life. So yeah, I ain't scared of these people. Whatever money or shit they have. Nuclear weapons, do they fuck have them? Why have they not used them then? Load of nonsense. Load of nonsense. Fucking feeding us bullshit every day. Yeah, somebody said they're playing us like FIFA. That's a nice line. They're playing us for fools because most people are foolish. They are. Most people are fools. Why do you think April Fool's Day is on 4/1? And 4/1 should really be the first day of the year. Please watch my calendar video if you're new. All right? It's 52 weeks in a year. 52 divided by 4 is 13, not 12. It should be 13 months in the year. Each month comprising of 28 days, 7 days a week. 28 is the seventh triangular number. Okay? Our year should begin in spring on April the 1st. That's why we have April Fool's Day. It's why 41's so big. They've mocked us. April Fools. Do something stupid. I used to do it. I remember my mum was in the bath. She was having a bath. Beautiful bath. Bubble bath. And It was April Fool's Day, and I ran up and went, "Mom, the house is on fire! The house is on fire!" She went, "What?" I went, "Quick!" She ran out naked, and I went, "April Fool's Day," and she fucking screamed at me. But that's the type of kid I was. I used to knock a door, run on my own house, and then hide behind the shed. I was a right little bastard, but a nice little bastard. But yeah, April Fool's Day is just mocking us. It's the fooled us. The fooled us, guys. Yes, Floyd Mayweather's an invert, obviously. Oh, God, you're making me want to do the videos, but I need a night with my friend tonight. And I'm not getting drunk. I'm not partying. We're going to have a few beers, just sit over the marina and talk. My mate who I'm meeting, his birthday was 10 days before mine, and my ex-wife's birthday 10 days after mine. You can't write this story. That's why my story is so powerful, because a lot of the numbers connect to actually my life, not just dead rappers' lives. My life, and it syncs up to everything that's going on in the world. I'm so synced. Like little things today, I was talking, somebody said, "Hey, what are you going to have for dinner?" I was like, "I'm going to have pizza." And then the kid came in, and the sister was like, "What are you doing?" I'm not going to say the name. It's like, "Oh, I'm just drawing." It's like, "What are you drawing?" "I'm drawing a pizza." I went, "What? Really?" I went, "Show me." It's like, "Yeah, I'm drawing a pizza." Okay. So she just asked me what I'm going to eat. I said a pizza. He appears like 5 seconds later. He didn't hear us because it was quiet. And then, "What are you doing, mate?" "A pizza." I was like, "No, you're not." He's like, "Yeah, pizza." Innocent. I was like, oh my God. I know that's a minor thing, but these stuff happen to me all the time. All the time. And it's just, I think that it's always been happening. I'm just more aware of it now. I think it's been happening to all of us, but we've all been distracted. We've all just been distracted. I think it's always been there. Or maybe we are in the age of Aquarius, the awakening and all of that. But wow. Dax is controlled. I can't breathe. A lot of people on YouTube are controlled. There's very few people like me. People realize that now. There's not many like me. With the knowledge that I've shared, with the predictions that I've made, with the money I've won for people, to have less than 5,000 subs is baffling, but it's also like good. That means I'm real. I'm one of the real deals in this with what I'm doing. Because I've always, is Amir Khan a Jesuit? Yes, and I've actually met Amir Khan. Well, he's not, he's a Mason. Basically the same thing. Satanist. I met Amir Khan in LA. I watched him spar. And he was good. He was so fast. I'll give him that. He was super fast. But of course they are at that level. You can't get to the top and have a worldwide name like Amir Khan. You can't. I don't even think you can get to the Olympics. I think, didn't he represent England in the Olympics or Great Britain? Without being a Mason or Satanist or an invert or selling your soul or all of them. Probably all of them. Somebody's Aquarius, purple lean, red moonlight. I've got about 20 more minutes, so I've got to prepare for teaching. I work too hard. I shouldn't be teaching on a Friday night, guys, should I? In all reality, I really love the girl to bits who I teach so much. She's a great woman. But teaching on a Friday night, but I do it for her because she loves it. But I'm tempted to ask if I can do 2 days, but I know she don't want to do that. Again, maybe I should be selfish with it. Yes, Tyson. Yes, my Tyson's inverted. Watch the way he walks. You just had to watch the way he walked. And they took the piss. They had to give him that voice. The baddest man on the planet with the most feminine voice. You don't become someone like Iron Mike Tyson without being an invert. And then they even put him in movies like The Hangover. He can't even act. Well, I guess his whole boxing career he was acting, so maybe he can act. I don't know about this whole thing about Conor McGregor being Justin Timberlake. I don't know. People say I look like Conor McGregor. A lot of people have said I look like Conor McGregor. People have actually thought I was Conor McGregor before and come up to me. And I don't think Conor McGregor looks like Justin Timberlake. I think Justin Timberlake's more attractive, although Justin or Justine is a female because he was in a boy band. And he dated Britney Spears, who's a bloke, dated Jessica Biel, who's a bloke. It's just, all these inverts, they all date each other. I can't wait. Oh, guys, I'm getting edgy about doing the video now. I want to do it. Mila Kunis is definitely a boy, a man. Yeah. Dating female Ashton Kutcher, who dated male Demi Moore, who dated female Bruce Willis. No, but he's an action hero. Yeah, that's what they do. Arnold Schwarzenegger was a woman, or is. Look at the size of him. Dwayne Johnson is. I can't wait. I'm going to blow you. I'm going to make you go, shit, now I'm a believer. Now I believe what he's talking about. Because I get what you're saying when people might go, you can't just say this and say that, and you don't really back it up with anything. And I admit that. I've been saying, well, I guess like with the Michelle Obama one, I was like, fucking feet are like size 33, massive hands, scratching the balls multiple times, massive forehead, like the brow, like the neck, the shoulders. I think I had enough with him. And with the Cardi B one, he's so blatantly a bloke, but I've got more blatant blokes. I've got to be very smart with the titles as well. And I'm not going to monetize those videos. I don't monetize any of my transgender stuff because it goes through quicker. So even if it gets me a shitload of views, I won't make money and I don't care with that. That stuff needs to go out there. And if they delete me, I'll go and BitChute for those videos. I won't stop presenting those videos. I'll start adding more images on Twitter, use Twitter more than I've ever used it because people seem to like what I post. It's impossible for me, female, to be that strong. This is where you don't have a clue what you're talking about. Just wait for the video. Yes, it is. If you pump them with insane amount of testosterone, steroids, other drugs that you've never even heard of, yes, you can be that strong. And if you're demonically possessed, demons can do whatever they want in this realm. So yeah, they can be born female and be the baddest man on the planet. They're called, for more mockery, they call Ronda Rousey the baddest woman on the planet. You're going to tell me Ronda Rousey is not a man? They call Ronda Rousey the baddest woman on the planet. This is the mockery that they'll do. They'll have you, the top 100 sexiest men alive are all women. The top 100 sexiest women alive are all men. This is what they've done to us. Does that not anger you? Does that not frustrate you that you're giving so much of your energy and soul to people who are actually deceiving you? If it doesn't anger you, then you need to really look in the mirror and question your soul and your spirit. Adam, what do you think about Adam 22 from No Jumper? I don't know who that is, mate. My bad. Just introduced, brother died at age 23. Wow, the 9th prime. What do you think of Spiritual Soul? I don't know a lot of these people. I barely go on. I don't have a TV. I got rid of all my TVs. There's only a couple of people I listen to on YouTube. And a lot of the other people say, what do you think of this guy? I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the world of celebrity because I really don't give a fuck. Ronda Rousey literally has the body of a woman. A lot of them do. A lot of these men. All right. No, I'm not going to give it away yet. I'm going to wait. You're going to wait and watch. You're going to wait and watch. So, yeah, it's very easy for a man to get a body that looks like a woman and vice versa. Very easy. And I'll show you the process. Shit, I'm not going to show you physically. But I'll show you how it's done. I'll talk you through it. And, yeah, there's testosterone blockers for people like Ronda Rousey. Stephanie McMahon, just mocking you in the name. The names often will mock you. Ronda Rousey is she was inspired by Roddy Piper, who was a female. I've done a code about him as well. That's why he wore a skirt. Do you remember Roddy Piper? And they made him the hard man, the aggressive guy. They put him in a kilt. They put him in a skirt because he's a woman. Why do you think they put all these men wrestlers in trunks? It's just so gay. We say gay, but it's not. The Miz. You think Miz is a man and Maurice is a woman? You don't think it's the other way around? Miz and Maurice? Miz and Mrs. They have their own TV show? You don't think that Miz, who's so feminine, and Maurice, who acts like she's all feminine, but when you really look, it's a blatant man, like all women wrestlers. It's the opposite. You're going to be in for the shock of your life, some of you, with what I'm going to present to you. None of them ever have cellulite or stretch marks. That's a very valid point. The ones who supposedly give birth because they have the moon bumps, I told you the moon landing is about as real as moon bumps. Moon bumps are basically what people wear to fake a pregnancy. So why is it when all these celebrities give birth, like one day after, they've got an even better body than they had before they were pregnant? So that's a very valid point. Yeah, they never have stretch marks, do they? They don't ever have stretch marks. But a lot of these inverts, you start noticing, like I'm starting to notice now that Sylvester Stallone is a woman. And Schwarzenegger. When they start losing their body mass and the muscle, you start seeing it. The drugs wear off. You can throw every name you want in the chat. Not, obviously, I'm not saying that you having a go at me, but you can say, is it Stone Cold Steve Austin one? Is Sandra Bullock one? Is the Big Show one? I think they all are. That's my view on it. Anyone who's had a major impact or has a major following is the opposite sex, born the opposite sex. It's the Baphomet. It's the ritual. They might include a few of them, I don't know, who are regular people. But I don't even think that at this point. I don't. It's what I believe. Yes, PewDiePie is an invert. The guy with... there was a ritual with him recently with the Queen. Because everything's about the Queen right now. Because if she don't go 520, she's dying. She's dying very soon. Because that guy, PewDiePie, is the most subscribed person in the world on YouTube, right? And this month, April, his subscriber count hit 111 million. 111, the day of the year Elizabeth was born. And then supposedly somebody told me he uploaded a video and the first words are, we're going to London. We're going to London for the last time. The whole video is just about how he's leaving the UK to go live in Japan and how he had to take a private jet because no airline would take his dogs because they're too heavy. So again, if you're at the top of the game in YouTube, you're one of them. It's why I can't, when people, it's so funny. I know being a teacher, it's not funny actually, it upsets me. They all like the same thing. So I don't know, there's this kid supposedly, I've seen him, that is really handsome because it's a woman, a girl, and he has a sister and the whole family do these silly videos, but they're really talented and they're funny and they do these dances and well, I don't know the names. I don't give a shit who the names are, but it's a whole inverted family. That's why they've got this massive following. And these, I'm turning the AC off. My throat's really hurting me again. It's annoying this. The throat hurts when I've got it on. And when it's off, I'm fucking roasted. So I don't know who these people are, but these people with major following on TikTok and YouTube and Twitter and have the blue arrow, whatever it is, or the blue check mark. Come on, guys, wake the fuck up. Like, they're all part of the team. So many kids like the same thing. They find the same things funny. They all like Fortnite, didn't they? They all love Fortnite together. And they all love fucking... what's the game? Minecraft. Like, it's... Minecraft. Craft makes me think of magic. Minecraft is what's going on. Craft, like magic, like witchcraft. All kids seem to like the same things. And the kids who don't like those things get ridiculed and bullied. And then they get peer pressured into liking those things. And I'm done with it. People are so desperate to be normal in the satanic world. Thought of you when I saw the Queen at the horse thing today. Thank you. Because I keep talking about the 4 horsemen. The pale horse. She's having all these photos with horses. Horse events. The Grand National. I did a crazy decode about the Kentucky Derby for Elizabeth to die. The horse, guys, it's the 4 horsemen. It's revelation. That's why you had the 4 horsemen in WCW with Ric Flair. Stupid fucking insects. Hey, Solidify, how you doing, baby? It is culture that they've created. They dictate the trends. People need to stop following them. The only reason that they get away with this is because of the media. Hollywood, TV shows, now they've got social media, which is social engineering. They want everybody to have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. They want everyone to have it. Not just for the algorithms to figure out the way the average person thinks. And not just to keep you distracted either. They just want to put you under mind control. The stuff they're doing with the Queen now, it's just subtle. What they do, it's subtle. They're preparing you for it. It's like lubing you up with what's going to happen. Everyone at this point is waiting for her to die, aren't they? And whatever day she goes, people go, it was due. And again, she's 96. Tell me what 96-year-old is still fucking working. 96-year-old, she's the Queen. She supposedly does so much. How many 96-year-olds are working? Prince Charles, the longest reign to the hair. 73. He could be gone in a few years. And then in comes fucking Satanic William, born on summer solstice. He might be the one that really brings us into a beast. Whatever happens for me, it's like, because I have no fear now. The world may end up becoming extremely beautiful. It might really literally burn in hell, the world. But I just know this isn't it. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready to go down fighting. I'm ready to inspire people and be there for them if they need me. But I'm ready for anything at this point. I really am. And I'm not necessarily excited for the future. I'm not scared of it. I'm ready for whatever comes at me. And most people know. I think it's why I left everything, my wife, my job, everything, because I knew with where I think the world's going, I need to be alone. Thankfully, I have an audience like you guys where I can tell you all of this stuff instead of just sitting by myself or hiding it from people. What if the Queen goes at 101? Yeah, that's only because of the 26 connection. There's nothing else. 101, the 26 prime. She's going at 96. It's just whether she goes on May the 20th. She's going at 96. And the only reason she got 97 is 97 people died at the Hillsborough disaster, the 25th prime. She became the Queen at 25. It's the only things I see for 97. The 25 connection, but there's so many 25s for her to die this year on 25. Remember Tom Brady won that Super Bowl on 2-5 when his team were 25 points down to the Falcons. That gets you 25 in Gematria. Like, the good thing, like, if Elizabeth dies, is everyone will then accept professional sports are rigged. And if you can accept that, you will start questioning everything. If my code hits, or codes, there's so many of them, people will question the reality, and I think that's only going to be a good thing. Whatever happens in this realm or world, it'll have people. People are doing it now. People have said, you've changed my life, you've changed my family's life, you've changed my brother's life. They see the world differently now. Loads of people in the hundreds now, if not thousands, messaging me those type of comments. So imagine Elizabeth goes on May the 20th. What that's going to do, the potential that has to wake people up. It's monumental. This community now for a long time has been waiting on a code like this to hit. And not just who's going to win a Super Bowl or the odd celebrity death. 96 in the life, 44 the cool number. She's going to die at 96. This community has been craving for a code like this. Well, why do you believe in Gematria? Well, there was this one guy who said about a year and a half ago, and in particular about 3.5 months before, that she would die at 96 on May the 20th. Here's why. Read this. He sent me it. Read this. And they'll go, okay, what? I want that. What? Not, what the fuck's that? Oh, God, what's he doing with that number? And I want them to go, oh, my God, like, what is this? What is this reality? And I think if the majority of us change our perception of reality by changing our consciousness, we then change our reality. That's how it works. Collective consciousness. Imagine the majority of the world are really questioning their reality. Our reality would change just through that, because it's all energy, frequency, and vibration. Thoughts dictate your reality. That's why I keep saying she's going for May the 20th. She's going May the 20th. She's going. I'm 90% sure she's going. And the more I say it, the more things I find. Or maybe I am searching. Maybe I'm just searching because I want it so much. Or maybe they're just finding me because I'm manifesting it. All right, a few more minutes. Football women have quicker reflexes, more peripheral vision, way more at the sides run. Yeah. Again, I was saying to my mate, I know I say this a lot. Again, I was saying to my mate, I've got loads of mates who I speak to. How slow is professional football when you watch a Premier League game or a World Cup game? They have so much time and space on the ball. Like, watch a game properly. And you'd be like, oh my God, it's so slow. It is so slow. I don't know why people have it in the head that it's super fast-paced. These games, they're not. It's like when you play FIFA, how slow it is. Go play semi-pro, man, and see how much time you get on the ball. Where it's real and there's no bullshit involved. You don't get any time. The people who will pick up the tab on the pomp, the circumstance for Liz death. Yeah, when she dies, guys, they're going to be all, again, the monetary system will collapse. Oil prices are going to skyrocket. Just so much. They're going to really push that new world order. Prince Charles, man, is such a female as well. Minecraft is stupid, but again, just speak to kids. I want to go home. I want to play Minecraft. You got to play Minecraft, Mr. Adam. No, I used to get angry. Well, at least play Fortnite. You can create your own character. Yeah, basically like the meta universe, preparing you for that. No, I couldn't handle it. I never liked video games really. Like, really like them. Occasionally play them. Transhumanism is coming if we let it happen. Yeah, that's where they're going with it. Transhumanism, getting rid of the human race, or the original one. And then they'll use the whole thing, well, it's all evolution, like Darwin's evolution. The whole thing they're talking about is utter shit. There's not aliens unless they're fallen angels. The Darwin theory of evolution, dinosaurs never existed. That's why the Barney TV show about the purple dinosaur, The Colour of Deception, saying Barney is a dinosaur in your imagination. Barney is a dinosaur in your imagination. Mocking you to your face whilst you're letting your kids watch that. And then they believe in dinosaurs, and you go to the store and Walmart and buy them some dinosaurs to make them believe it anymore. And you go to fucking Universal and put them on a Jurassic Park ride. Load of shit. Fed us so much shit. People need to realize that. I think God's pretty simple. He's created a beautiful world or universe. It's pretty simple. These people making up all these theories, bullshit theories with nothing to back it up half the time, just because we've been told it and for centuries that this is what happened. Your grandma learns that, then your mum does, and your sister does, then your wife does, then you do, and your kid does, and then their kids do, and it becomes real. Spiritual war is not coming soon. It's here. It's been here for a long time. It's not coming soon. It started. This is a spiritual war. That's why Biden said we're coming for your spirit and your soul. But I do know I love you. You love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and kiss from me to you. Won't say I love you too. Beautiful, beautiful lyrics. It's the same stuff every year happening in the Ferris wheel. Yeah, but we need to become aware of that. Queen and Arsenal fan. Arsenal equals 70 and 25. Queen dies 70th year as Queen and dies in 25. Yep. And Spurs just beat Arsenal to get the 20th win and stay on 5 draws. 25. Arsenal stayed on 25 season wins. It's all there. That Spurs game, which I got practically perfect, was great for Elizabeth to die May the 20th. The London derby. Liverpool tomorrow 2-1. I like that as well. I like that scoreline tomorrow. If you want to be smart, you can just go both teams to score. Do whatever you want with the gambling. I think Liverpool win. All right? Do whatever you want when it comes to gambling. The values with Chelsea, Still get decent value on Liverpool in the final. I think they're plus 120 in 90 minutes. I think Liverpool, if Liverpool do win it, it'll just be one check mark. That's 2 trophies for them. That'd be really nice. If they don't get it, it's then okay. Shit. Are they really going to let them go this far in all competitions to win the league, just the League Cup? I don't know. But I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you so much. Purple, lean, red moonlight. Sun gazing is the way. The sun is pure energy, and to connect with it gives great powers. I think the sun's amazing when it doesn't burn me. I love it. I love sunrises, sunsets more than laying out in the sun. Sun's powerful. That's why they tried to tell you it gives you cancer. Everything gives you cancer, doesn't it? That they made up. Everything. The sun's amazing. The endorphins, the joy the sun can bring you. I know it burns a lot of people and it can cause them a lot of frustration, the sun, but the sun, I always look at the stars at night. I go for walks every night. Look at the stars, look how they shine for you and everything that you do. Coldplay lyrics there. Of course, most people think Liverpool will win. They're in a better form. And it don't matter about form. You need to get that out of your head. How did Leicester beat Chelsea last year in the FA Cup final? Why did Spurs just hammer Arsenal, who've been in great form? It don't matter. Arsenal won 4 in a row, another 4 ritual. The battle of the top 4. Arsenal stayed 4th. Like, it's not about form. I'm trying to give as much advice out as I can. You need to get that out of your head that it's about form, that it's about the players, about all these injuries. Somebody said to me, oh, but Fabinho's out, Adam. Fabinho's a beast. I'm like, fuck off. They're just throwing Jordan Henderson to settle the ship, to lead, to guide Liverpool to the FA Cup, to keep possessions, to be a real leader on the field. It don't matter if Fabinho's out. It don't even matter if Salah's out. It won't matter. Team's going to win if they want to win. What about the 62 ritual with Liverpool in the League Cup final? The winning goal was scored by their goalkeeper, number 62. And who missed? Kepa, and said he was going to miss. Who was the hero in other penalty shootouts. It's a joke. I'll have to go. Guys, I need to download all my videos. If anybody could do this, yeah, Juventus got relegated, match fixing, all of that. It's a joke. I know people might not want to do this. If anybody can download every single one of my videos, I've not really done it. I might have a day where I just sit down and go, wow, fuck, did I do that as well? Somebody said, Adam, sit down, watch all your videos. I was like, I don't know how many there is at this point, and just write down everything that you said. Like, that's significant, and put it in a file or a book. It's going to be insane. I was like, it's so much work, and I don't have the time right now, but that would be good. I've done so many where people go, well, do you remember when you did a video about that and that code? I'm like, no, did I? Again, is it me or angels? Yeah, there's a lot of videos. I don't even know how many, because I'm not a guy who really looks at his analytics and this and how many views, and it's very rare that I do that. Oh, how much money? Sometimes I watch it just for the demographics to see if more women are watching my channel or more older or younger people are. That's when I'll check, but that's like once every month and a half. I ain't a typical YouTuber who's begging for likes and hit the like button and subscribe and follow notifications. I ain't doing that. I'll never do that. I don't care if I have 100,000. I won't do that. It'd be fucking cringeworthy. I'm not going to have a opening fucking, what's it called? An opening line or whatever to start off with every video. No, it's fucking making me cringe, man. The people who do, I can't watch it. Just because you've watched a Google video, a YouTube video, this is how you should set up a YouTube page if you want more subscribers. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. First of all, you need to have a nice background. Fuck off. It really angers me. I'm sorry, guys. It annoys me, man. People, yeah, nah, does my head in. James Cunt, yes, is an invert. You're beautiful, it's true. He sung something about an angel, didn't he? There must be an angel with a smile on her face. Angel he's talking about is Lucifer. James Blunt, like especially when he gets those high notes, James Blunt supposedly he came out of the army and he was a talented musician and he gets to the top. What a load of shite! Pushing the whole war thing, soldier. Like, again, if anyone wants to be a soldier, I think you completely under mind control if you want to kill other people for no real reason, for staged events. Well, hello there, truth seekers. I was about to say that, Adam, the army story. No, it's bullshit. And I always talk about 73. And then you have James Blunt going, I will call you up every Saturday night. And he had a song in 1973. Of course it was 73, you fucking Mason. Of course it was 1973, where you had to call it that song. The year that George Floyd was born. Fictional character. Load of shite. Yeah, Santi Cazorla was like 5 foot. How did he become better? Baller, and not you. Because he's an invert, a female. That's why. I've said, put me on the field with these players. I'll never forget when I was at Bradford City, some of the first teamers came to training. Darren Moore, Mark Pudo, and I think Wayne Jacobs. I fucking megged Darren Moore. I dinked the ball over Pudo, and he got really pissed off. Pro goalie, a little young lad dinking it over his head. Darren Moore played in the Premier League. I fucking put it through his legs. The slow, fat twat. Oh, I'll just probably let you do it. No, you didn't. You're shite. Like a lot of them are shite. And I've said it since I was a kid. Got laughed at. I've told you all of this. You can't say that. They're pro footballers. You know how much money they get? Yeah, I can. The shit, a lot of them, are massively overrated. And I'm right about it. It's all a fucking show. Most people won't watch these games if there were no stadiums or TV show around it. The greatest show on earth, they call the Premier League. It's a show. Anything on TV scripted. Figure that out. Floyd Money Mayweather. Do you know why so many people love Floyd Mayweather? Because they're attracted, because they love money. And his character was this whole having all this money. So people loved it. That's why they tell you Ronaldo gets $500,000 a week when he doesn't. It makes you idolize him more. I know what they do now. I don't even want to use the word smart. I don't like the word smart anymore. Smart's a bullshit word. I'm so conscious and aware of what they do. My discernment levels are outrageous. I just smell bullshit. It's bullshit, utter bullshit. Straight off, instantly. Instantly. Especially in the mainstream, because it's all bullshit. Yes, Harry Hill's an invert. Of course he is, the bald twat. But he's got no hair. No way. He's bald. Is that really that difficult? Get rid of his hair? Come on. Absolutely outrageous. I think the Champions League and World Cup will be connected to the Super Bowl. Salah scores the winner. I think Mane is going to get the winner in the Champions League. Salah might get retribution for his injury in 2018 when number 4 Sergio Ramos injured him. Maybe. It might be too obvious. I think Mane will die really young. I keep telling people, my soul tells me Mane is going young. He won't get to 50, Mane. All right. Johnny Rotten started shouting stuff out soon. Yeah. I'm sure a few of them have come out and tried to spread truth and then they get rid of them. A lot of them do come out and it's all an act though. Like they're going against the media, but they're allowed to do it, like Russell Brand. Or they won't keep having him on the shows, you know what I mean? Talks out big stuff, important stuff, but why did they put him on the shows if they didn't want it when they own the mainstream? Mane is an awful guy. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that Sadio Mane is an awful footballer and he might become the Ballon d'Or winner. That's what they can do. I always made fun out of Mane before I had my awakening. That Mane can't control the ball. It's like he's never played football before. He can't shoot. And now he gets all these goals. Have you noticed with Mane, how many times does he get a good goal? Like a really good, talented goal? There's not many. Often he's just speed, uses speed, and he just rolls it in. You know what? I need to check something before I go. Mane's quick hat trick. He scored a hat trick against somebody, and it was like a record. And I bet I can connect it to the Queen or to something. He got the fastest Premier League hat trick. I'm sure of it. 16 minutes. All right, I've got another 16 in a 6-1 win against Villa, Prince William's favourite team. All right, there's another 16 for my 53s, 53 the 16th prime. Thank you for this, guys. Sadio Mane, quickest hat trick, 16 minutes, another 16. Oh, England just qualified for the 16th World Cup. The Euros was the 16th edition of the Euros, and now I've just found Sadio Mane got a 16-minute hat trick. That's like 163. Oh, that's like 163, the 38th prime, in 16 minutes. In 16 minutes, Mane scored 3 goals. 163 is the 38th prime. So many 38s. I did a code today that I've not shared with anybody either about Nobby Styles because I wanted to look into who was number 4 for England when they won the World Cup, and it was Nobby Styles. That's why you had when Nobby's dancing 3 lines on a shirt. Well, Nobby Styles died on a day, leaving 62 days left in the year for another 62, and he died on the 303rd day of the year. Wow. Fucking outrageous. 163 days before Elizabeth's death, 38th prime. Mane with that 16-minute hat trick. 16-3, 163. Fuck. Yeah, England will only win the World Cup if the Queen dies, when I say, in my opinion. If the Queen doesn't die this year before the World Cup, I'm off England. If Queen dies 520, a part of me might just say for a one-off special, hey, Dad, John, brother, whoever, just throw me a cheeky £100 on England if the monetary system's still here. Might be the only time I ever place a bet again. If Elizabeth dies May the 20th, I'd have to get on England. Or maybe I wouldn't. People send me tips. Maybe I don't need to bet myself. Let other people enjoy the moment. I just don't know. If somehow Elizabeth dies this year and on May the 20th, somehow Liverpool win all 4 trophies and somehow England win it, then my job is done here. There'll be nobody who's done greater work than me this year, not just in this community, in anything, in revealing truth, if those three things happen. And 0 of them might happen. You know what I mean? I'm ready for that as well. Yes, Judge Jude is a bloke, of course. JJ, double 10, J, the 10th letter of the alphabet. Come on. Mario Compass was a brilliant footballer. It's funny how his name sounds like compass, like the Masonic compass. There's magic involved, mate. It's demons that possess them. It's not the people. All right? Take the demon out of these players, nowhere near what you think they are. Probably fucking ruin them. Jerry Springer, absolutely an invert. Come on. Come on. Look at the picture of Chuck Schumer's wife. I'll do it for you, Lady Hawk, right before I go. Chuck Schumer's wife. What are we talking? Blatant bloke here, Lady Hawk? Like blatant? It will be with you. It's going to be blatant because you always find good stuff. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Iris? And I'd give up forever to touch you. The Goo Goo Dolls had a song called Iris. Oh my God. This is like, fuck off. What a joke. Bloke. Oh my goodness. Save image. Save image. Save image. What's the name of this bloke? Iris. I'm just going to put Iris bloke. I don't even know the last name. Oh my goodness. Fuck me. That is a chin and a half, man. 2 chins for 1, baby. This is a joke now, how obvious it's becoming. Oh, she's here doing the fucking Skull and Bones. Isn't that Zach Hubbard's fucking page cover as well? Give me a fucking break. All right, I better go. That's fucking outrageous. Chuck Schumer's wife, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking bloke. Undeniable. Like blatant. In your face. Mocking you. And I've seen Clarence Seedorf's wife because Clarence is a woman Want Clarence in 8 Mile? And Clarence's parents have a real nice marriage. When that little invert B rabbit was talking. It's wild, guys. It's wild. Hey, Adam. Yeah, Adam 009. Yeah. I've got to go. I've got to teach. I think Liverpool win the FA Cup. There's a few stuff for Chelsea. I think Liverpool take it in 90 minutes. If you want to be safe, you can get them to lift the trophy. I don't think it gets to that point. I think Liverpool win in 90. Chelsea win, or hey, shit on me. Whatever. I can take it. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. And big girls don't cry. Who sung that? Was that Fergie? Who's a bloke? I think so. All right. Yeah, Mick Hucknall. Fuck me. Obviously a bloke. Woman. Sorry, pretend to be a bloke. Pleasure at the fairground. I'm an invert. You remember that song, Pleasure at the Fairground? He's a big Man United fan as well, Mick Hucknall. Oh, man. Ugly twats. Probably put him in the top 100 sexiest man alive, though, didn't they, back in the 90s? More people are waking up to this. More people are accepting it. I'll get better at presenting it. You guys keep sharing it. Turning it into a rapper, baby. And keep going on this journey, man. Journey of truth and awakening. It's beautiful. All right? Let the good times ride, but be aware of the darkness, baby. Because when it's dark, you know you got to turn on the light if you want to see. All right. Thank you to all of you. Good luck with the rest of your weekend. Maybe I'll go. Oh, I'm going live tomorrow with Jay Sol, who's inspirational. He inspired me on my journey. I inspired him. Don't know what time. I'm not a guy who's going to plan times and do all of that. We're going to speak. This guy is a guy I really look up to. It's amazing having someone you look up to who also looks up to you. That's great. So I'm going to be chatting with him tomorrow. And I hope you, if you watch it, great. If you don't, it is what it is. But it's going to be a good one. This guy's very, very open-minded, very smart, incredible decoder. And we'll share our stories with you and all of that. I'm always intrigued to see what he has to say. All right, goodbye to all of you. Much love to all of you. Let's keep pushing, like I keep saying. I won't stop. I am not going to stop with this. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day or night or whatever it is, wherever you are in the world. Goodbye. Goodbye. 7 more days, baby. 7 more days.